Good evening, Diecast fans. I'm Tom Spanners Watson.
And I'm Frank the Guru Gibbs.
And we've got a very special Outlaws for you tonight. With the V8s in town, we've had some high rollers come in and they think that their bought cars can take on the Outlaws. So we said, why not? Let's give it a crack.
That's right, we're putting these stock cars that you can just wander in and buy up against these classic customs built by hand.
We're back in the Outlaws, of course, but let's see what happens.
Let's take a look at the first pairing. We're starting off with all the wannabes, and we're going to start with Boxer versus the Lamborghini Sesto Elemento.
So Boxer in the inside lane. He's out to a quick start. Out of KM corner first. Big lead here. Oh, he spins. Sesto catches up. Chases him to the finish. Oh! And Boxer almost blows it right at the end there. But he takes the win. That's one for the built cars.
Right, next up we've got the XE SV Project 8 Jaguar versus Jumping Spider.
So the Jag in the inside lane. Oh, Sharon with a bit of a drift there. Lets the Jaguar get ahead. The Jaguar spins coming out of Kahuna corner. Jumping Spider catches up but blows it right at the end there. Jaguar goes through for the win. Let's just have a look at what happened at the top there.
Yeah, look at this. Sharon Tash is just getting his rear end up on the side of the track. He did well to get it back under control and get down, but unfortunately the Jaguar just too fast. Evens the scores at one apiece.
Right, now we've got a 911 GT3 RS, which Stuntman Sam has driven one of those. We know they're quick, and he's up against the Cure. Stomping Tom in the outside lane there, doing well, but wow, look at that Porsche go! Huge burst of speed coming out of Kahuna corner. Stomping Tom spins the Cure just before the finish. But it was well over. The 911 smoked him on that one.
Yeah, he absolutely got toasted. Let's see how Nick does and surfs up versus this McLaren P1 this time.
Well, surfs up out of the gate super quick. The driver of that McLaren must have been asleep at the wheel there. Surfs up, takes the win. And finally the McLaren crosses the line. I was not expecting that.
No, so the score's even up at two apiece.
Alright, Caven versus the XJ220 Jag. Now we know these Jags are insanely fast. Let's see if Caven can do it. The Jag out of the gate quick, but they're going to come out pretty even out of KM corner. Oh, the Jag spins, knocks Caven up in the air. They battle to the finish. Who's going to take it? Oh, I think Caven got it. Oh, I don't know. That was so close. Let's have a look at this replay. So the Jaguar spins around, gets underneath Bobby Orr and Caven. Let's have a look at it on this angle. So Caven minding his own business, doing a good job out front. The Jag whips him up in the air. He manages to get himself back under control. Look at this. Wow, he's so lucky he managed to stay on the track there. Then tries to block the Jag and they run down to the finish. I think Caven took it. Let's have a look at the overhead cam. Caven takes the win against the Jaguar. That is incredible. 3-2, wannabes doing the business so far.
Now it's the Aston Martin Vulcan up against Impalinator.
Vulcan drew inside lane, Impalinator outside. Oh, and Marcus Fargon and the Impalinator floors it. Feeds it some jandal. Clean over the jump, nicely through Kahuna corner, straight down to the finish.
Wow, that is the cleanest run I've seen the Impalinator do yet. Well timed.
Score moves to 4-2 as we go to the Centenario Roadster versus Gina and Smoke Wagon.
Lambo drew the inside lane, that puts Gina in the outside. Hopefully she's got what it takes.
Lambo will come out ahead. Into Kahuna corner, all the Lambo starting to spin. Here comes Gina! Gina pushes through to the end! And I think she took it right at the last second there.
Well, that Lambo just seemed to lose control. Gina with a huge big drift, look at that. Manages to pull it back in, and then the Lambo spinning his way into that final straight, finally gets himself straightened out. Gina cuts across, he tries to shut the door. Let's go to the overhead, see if she did it. Oh, she did! Gina pulls the win. What a great move. That's 5-2.
Well, the wannabes putting in the work. Now it's the AMG GT Mercedes up against Bad Apple.
Again, the ball car managed to win the inside lane.
Bad Apple feeds it. The Jandal gets well out in front. Oh no, she rolls it. That Mercedes goes over as well, but Outlaws rules. If both cars go over, it's the first one to roll losers. So unfortunately, Sweet Tea had a huge lead there. All she had to do was hang on, rolls it, and even though the Mercedes went over as well, takes the win. takes the score to 5-3.
Another Aston Martin 177 this time, up against Tamara in Fast Fire.
Tamara in the outside lane. She's always been pretty consistent on the track, not necessarily the fastest. Aston Martin out in front. Oh, he's spinning. Oh, he goes over. Hands the win to Tamara. She can't get around it, but it doesn't matter. Takes the win. Let's just have a look at what happened with him there.
So he just came in, cut the corner a bit too soon, spins around, and as we've seen a number of drivers there going in sideways to that part of Kahuna corner, it's just too rough.
So 6-3 to the wannabes. Now Petite Meow versus the Koenigsegg Jesko. That pirate out quick, but the Jesko getting the hammer down. Jumps out to a big lead here, holds in tight, and takes the win.
Very clean run there from the Jesko. Takes the score 6-4.
So now GT40 versus Fractal Panda and Desert Rat. Fractal Panda starting in the outside lane. They get away to a good start. The GT40 will come out with the lead as they go into Kahuna corner. Fractal Panda trying to get around. Can't do it.
Valiant effort, but just not enough.
GT40 takes the win and closes the scores up 6-5.
Now a Matchbox Bugatti Devo versus Tavonne in Fast and Furious. Bugatti a bit slow off the line, but here goes that big W16, fires up those twin turbos and storms away with the win.
So that evens the score 6-6 with the Devo taking the win. The wannabe's doing a good job to start with, but losing it towards the end there. Let's see if the actual Outlaw list cars can do a bit better this time. We'll be right back after this. Show your support for the Canyon Outlaws Diecast Street Racing by getting your own Canyon Outlaws t-shirt, available at chaoscanyonmerch.online. Welcome Diecast race fans, it's time for part 2 of Built vs Bought.
Close races so far, let's see how the Outlaws do.
Ugly Betty versus the RS5 Coupe. Audi takes the outside lane.
Wow, Ugly Betty just gives it the beans. He's going to come out of KM corner with a big lead. Look at this. I've never seen Betty driven so hard. Big Mike, what's he doing? He's slowing down. Big Mike.
Wow, Mike snatches defeat from the jaws of victory there. He had a huge lead, decided to take it too easy on the final stretch. That Audi came through at the end and pipped him at the post. That is a disappointing start for the Outlaws. So the RS5 Coupe takes the score 7-6.
Now Bentley versus the GT3 RS. Again, we know these Porsches are quick, but Benford's no slouch.
Well, look at that. Benford out with a big lead so far. Oh, he cuts the corner, he spins. Whoa, he goes up in the air and rolls over. The Porsche gets around the outside. Benford tries to come back, but can't do it.
I don't know what Benford did there. Let's have a look at this replay. So he cut a bit too quick into that corner, gets the spinny spins, and wow, look at that. He launched himself right up in the air as that Porsche drifts around and behind him.
That is huge. Look at that air. He goes right up, bounces off his rear end, flips all the way over as the Porsche spins around him. They both slow down.
Look at that. That is incredible. I'm surprised he didn't just roll over his melon there. He could have crushed his skull so easily if he got that wrong.
And then look at this run down to the finish, trying to go around the outside, but just driving backwards, not his forte.
But I've got to say, he did an amazing job to even make it that far after that crash.
The bought cars go up 2 races. Now Nancy Wilson versus the 2019 A-Class Mercedes. Nancy in the inside. Philip the Tank's been putting in some work on the car and it's paying off. Look at this lead. Can he hold on?
Oh, Philip the Tank, a true professional. What a stunning drive. Super clean all the way, and Nancy Wilson on fire. Brings the score back to 7-8.
Now Mother Kanaka takes on an 07 R8 Audi. Mother Kanaka has been loose in the past. Has he got it together tonight?
Well, he's not holding back as he gives it the beans there. Jumps out in front, he just has to hold on.
Is he going to spin? No, he holds on beautifully. Again, the cleanest race I think I've seen Mother Kanaka do, and ties the scores up at 8 apiece.
Now the Continental Supersport Bentley versus Grinder. Grinder's quick, but these Bentleys are super quick.
They get out pretty even through KM corner. Dead even into Kahuna, but glitched with a stunning overtake through Kahuna corner there.
That was a superb bit of driving. They were literally door to door. Grinder pushed hard into Kahuna corner, didn't back down. Took the right line and clean all the way through to the finish and chalks up another win for the Outlaws, like I was expecting him to.
That now gives the Outlaws the slight lead, 9-8. What a stunning drive from Glitch there. Now Xanthopy and Click versus the McLaren P1. The McLaren gets the inside lane by the draw. Xanthopy up super fast, gets the drop on him. Another good race here. Oh, she spins around, racing to the finish. Oh, she flips over. Xanthopy flips over in the last stretch. The McLaren somehow manages to get around her. It wouldn't have mattered, she went over, he would have won anyway, but he did a beautiful bit of driving there to just get around her without getting taken out completely. Nice win by the McLaren. That ties the scores again, 9 apiece.
And now it's 5-0 versus the Aston Martin V8 Vantage. These Aston Martins have proven to be pretty quick on the track, but 5-0 definitely knows what he's doing.
The Aston Martin with a slight lead coming out of KM corner. There goes 5-0, tries to get around but can't do it. Gets held out. So that moves the score 10-9. It's all up to Mike now. Can he tie up the scores up against the BMW Z4M?
I must say, I did not think it was going to be this close, right down to the wire.
This car's pretty even. Mike with a bit of a lead going into Kahuna corner. Oh, they bumper to bumper. He's getting drafted to the finish, but Mike holds him out.
That was a great bit of driving by Mike. Both drivers here pushing hard, drifting through Kahuna corner. And then that Z4 was right on his bumper all the way to the finish, but Mike didn't let the pressure get to him. Takes the win. Evens the scores up 10-10.
All right, well, we weren't expecting this, but we can't have a draw. So we're going to send the 4 winners from this last set back up to race each other till we get a definitive answer. Who's better, built versus bought?
So Mother Kanaka versus the Audi RS5 Coupe that took down Ugly Betty.
Mother Kanaka out fast. He was very clean in his first race. Can he do it again? Nice and clean so far. A bit of a drift. Oh, he's spinning. He's spinning. He slows down. Is the Audi going to take him like he did Mike? No, he just crosses the line. Mother Kanaka takes the win. Moves it to 11-10.
Now the very fast Porsche GT3 RS up against Nancy Wilson. Philip the Tanks had that car working perfectly. Look at that speed out of the start gate. He's finally fixed his starting issues. The Porsche trying to catch up, but Philip the Tank takes the win.
So the score's now 12-10 in favour of the custom cars. The McLaren P1 needs to win this race against Grinder if they're going to try and claw that score back.
Yeah, if Grinder can win this, then it's a shutout.
Grinder fast out of the gate, off like a rabbit. Zooms ahead. Oh, he grinds the rail.
What's he doing?
And holds it together to take the win.
Oh, the McLaren had no chance there. Grinder was so quick, and look at that style there. Lands on 2 wheels, rides the rail down, and just nice and clean through Kahuna corner.
I know Glitch likes the skateboard, but middle of the race is not a time to be trying to pull off tricks like that. So Grinder takes the win, closes out the bought cars with 13-10, but can Mike make it a clean sweep this time as he battles the V8 Vantage that took down 5-0?
Obviously that Vantage is quick. Oh, look at him go. Mike's going to have his work cut out to win this one.
Mike just gets back ahead before Kahuna corner. The Vantage spins out and Mike takes the win. That is a clean sweep now. 14-10.
So I guess that just goes to prove built does beat bought. But holy smokes, that was a lot closer than I was expecting.
Yeah, it certainly was. I think all of you need to have another look at your cars before the next race. And remember, next time we're back into full list races.
That's right, and everyone's in it, so every spot is up for grabs.